Hello everybody, Danny here with Sideways at 11, and today I'm on the Toyota website at toyota.com and I'm getting ready to build a 2019 Toyota Avalon. If you saw my most recent video, it was covering or taking a deep dive into the 2019 Toyota Avalon, and I figured, since this car is already at dealer lots, why not go to the website and build one. I always feel that building a car on the manufacturer's websites is the best way to kind of get intimate with it and get a good idea of what the car is all about, the options, the price. And that way, if you're looking to buy one, at least you have a head start when you go to the dealer and you know what you're talking about and what to look for and what you want. So I'm going to go ahead and call this the Let's Build It series. I already did one last week on the Acura RDX, which a lot of people have been really loving. So I'm going to go ahead and continue that Build It series and with the 2019 Avalon today. So let's get started. It's right here. So basically how to get to this page, you go to the build and price. And you go, this is, of course, in the United States. It might be different in a different country. So without further ado, let's get started. All right. So it looks like right off the bat, this might be just like the base model. It looks like it's a 2019 Avalon XLE with the base price at $35,500. And it looks like you have multiple views. I wonder if you can click and drag. Yeah. So you can get a good look as to what the base or standard model 2019 Avalon XLE looks like and costs. Looks like they revised the front headlights here, the bumper, some new wheels it looks like. Let's look at the back. This little window here looks to be a little bit more sharper than the 2018 model. It seems to extend and give a more open cabin feel, but I'm not quite sure. For some reason, I'm blanking out there. Maybe you guys know if this part has changed. Looks like the back end here, there's some new taillights, a little center light or reflector that goes across, the dual exhaust with the square cutouts. Looks pretty classy. Actually, it looks like an ES350 or a Lexus, which is basically its counterpart. If I keep spinning this, or the other way actually, it goes into the interior. As you can see, you have that little center stack. And let's keep going. Gives you a shot of the seats. Again, this is the standard base model. And then you can also look at some larger images for you guys that want to see. We'll bounce through here. Get a shot of the interior. I'm gonna fly through this just because we're gonna look at different colors and everything else. So at the bottom, it looks like there's the XLE, the hybrid XLE, the XSE, the hybrid XSE, Touring, Limited, and then Hybrid Limited. So it looks like they just group the grades here together, whether it be the XLE or the hybrid. As you can see, the XLE starting price is that $35,500. The hybrid XLE, $36,500. Looks like that trend kind of follows through, about $1,000 difference. The XSE is $38,000. The hybrid XSE is $39,000. So as you can see, that makes sense. Let's look at the hybrid limited, $41,800 for the regular limited and $42,800 for the hybrid limited. So in all the grades except for the Touring, which doesn't come in the hybrid, it's basically $1,000 more for the hybrid model over the regular V6 model. Of course, power differences are pretty big, but if you're into fuel economy, the hybrid will be the choice. So for just the sake of playing around with this, let's go with the XSE model, which is the sport version of the base model there, of the XLE, the second step up. The price difference is, looks like about $2,500 there. So let's go ahead and take a look as to what this looks like. Oh yeah, looks like you have a much more aggressive front bumper. You have the nicer wheels here. Let's see here. For the side profile, this all looks pretty much the same. And then the rear, you have the quad exhaust. Oh, I love this look. The quad tailpipe. You have a more aggressive diffuser here, and then you have this little lip spoiler, and it looks like in black, or the piano black, which matches, of course, all the other bits and the black pieces. You also get the piano black rear view mirror or side view mirror, which is cool. And then you have the black headlight bezels. So that's kind of slated as to, slated to be the main changes on the exterior for the XSE model, which is regarded the more sport version. On the inside, looks like this is all like a gray interior with some piano black body pieces, along with some bucket seats, more sporty looking again, over the regular XLE model. And you have some of this cross stitching here. Let's go ahead and blow this up so we can get a better view. I'm sure everybody would like that. Looks like there's some contrast stitching here too in an orange color. That's interesting. And it has this micro suede perforated look. Let's go ahead and take another. This is the perforated seats with the orange stitching. That's kind of cool. Looks really nice. Let's see what it looks like on the rear. Yeah, it looks like some more perforation, micro suede or Alcantara, or whatever you want to call it. Everybody has a different name for it. Looks like you have some sport little stainless or whatever you want to call it pedals there for better grip if you like some to do some sporty driving. Otherwise, looks like the steering wheel might have some perforation. Well, I know for a fact it does, but it's hard to see in this or in this bigger picture. I wish they let us blow it up even further. So that being said, let's go ahead and look at all the different colors or let's just follow the guide here. It looks like the next step for us at the XSE grade is to pick the engine, which from what I know is just one engine choice. So that's the 3.5 liter V6. It looks like it comes with the 8-speed ECTI automatic with sequential shift mode. That's the paddle shifters. Has 301 horsepower at 6,600 RPM with 167 pound-feet of torque at 4,700 RPM. So that's automatically selected, again, because there's really no other choice. So let's move on to colors. Let's go ahead and click this so we can see what everything looks like. So this white color is officially called Wind Chill Pearl. Kind of a cool name. Let's see. Harbor Gray Metallic is the darker gray, I guess. Has a hint of like a blue, maybe like a seal gray kind of thing. This looks really nice. The interior stays about the same. We'll worry about interior colors later. Oh, actually, let's see what is there available on I guess you can go with a black interior. We didn't see that earlier, so I'm going to blow this up so we can all get a better look at the black interior with this micro suede. Looks like it's a soft tex material on the XSE model, which I'm assuming is a simulated leather kind of thing. It's like a vinyl, perhaps. It's called soft tex, so they're not calling it vinyl anymore, guys. It's called soft tex. But again, I really have to kind of feel the car itself and would have to sit inside of it and kind of get a good idea of what this feels like under the fingertips. So here's a more blown up image of the Avalon with this new Harbor Gray metallic color, which looks really nice, very classy. Let's look at the next color. This one's called Celestial Silver Metallic. So this is quite nice as well. Let's go ahead and take a front look. The difference between Harbor Gray and Celestial is that Harbor Gray looks like it has more of a bluish gray tint to it, where Celestial Silver Metallic is more of a silver, but not super bright. It still has like a darker gunmetal look to as far as color goes, in my eyes at least. I'm not sure if you're seeing that or if just me, but it has a more like a liquid silver. Again, this looks very similar to a Lexus color again. So it's not like a bright silver or a typical silver. It has more of like this darkish gray gunmetal color to me, which I really like. This looks really, really, really good, especially with the darker little reverse lights here, it's more clear, but with like a black bezel inside. So that looks really, really snazzy. I like it. So let's go on and see what the midnight black metallic looks like. This is the classy color, the hard to keep clean color, the big sacrifice to get color. But when it's clean for the 30 minutes, it looks amazing and probably better than any other color on any car. But again, super hard to keep clean, and these things look like they haven't been washed for 2 weeks after a few hours. So anybody that owns a black car knows what I'm talking about. All right, so this looks pretty good to me. I like the black a lot. Looks very classy, very Lexus-like. If you were to just hide this badge here, this looks like a Lexus to me. It looks really good. Let's hop over to the Ruby Flair Pearl. This is the red color. This is also the image, the car in the thumbnail image of the of my video that I did covering all the details of the car. This looks really nice. Let's blow it up so we can get a better look. The red matches with the red taillights quite well, so it just seems like it's all blended in. It's quite nice. Let's get a front look. I also noticed that this is a piano black, like a shiny black grille, but it has a gunmetal kind of surround, or a lighter gray surround all around the grille. So that looks kind of cool. Really like it. Interior is all the same here. I didn't notice, it just seems like you can choose from gray and black on most of these colors. On this grade at least. So let's continue on. This is the brownstone color. This is, I always feel that this is a more corporate looking color, I guess, or for older people. I guess they got rid of the that champagne color, which was popular in the early 2000s and the 90s, and now have replaced it with a darker brown, which I like better, to tell you the truth. If there was a choice for me to get between the champagne and the brown, I'd get this one. So this looks really nice, very classy, very sophisticated, I would say. And lastly, and this is my favorite color, it's the Parisian Night Pearl. I really like blues on the car, and this is more of a like a midnight blue, or like a navy color. It seems to have more of a metallic look to it as well. Very classy and sporty at the same time, and looks really nice. Kind of gives it the BMW feel. Probably get some heat for saying that to all you Toyota haters, but bear with me. And so yeah, this looks really nice, very classy. It has the best of both worlds. You get the sporty yet classy look. So this is really beautiful. And so these are the 7 colors that are available for the car on the Avalon XSE, and all the grades of this car, the XLE, the Limited, the Touring, they all have the same color choices. Where the higher end models have this new cognac interior, which looks gorgeous, and we'll get to that a little bit later. So as it stands, we're still at $38,000, which is relatively reasonable, considering that this is more of a luxury oriented Toyota. And basically a Lexus at this point. Same chassis, same engine, same everything. Really, it's just a matter of the body shell is different, the interior is a little bit different, and that's about it. And you save some money. So anybody that doesn't want to spend a little extra to get the Lexus, you can get this and basically get in the same car. So let's go ahead and skip over to the packages. Looks like the JBL audio upgrade, it's only $680. Let's see what comes with that. So you get the Intune 3.0. You get some GPS compatibility and app suites. Let's see here. It's a 14 speaker system, which is great, and it has the engine sound enhancement, ESE, which is basically it pumps like an artificial motor sound inside of the car. Basically, the Germans have been doing this for a long time. Ford does it on some of their sports cars, including the Mustang and the Focus ST, the RS, and everything else. And this package, basically, it's the sports sound tune exhaust, but I'm assuming that that's a sound that they pump inside. So, and of course, it passes all 50 state emissions. But I could be wrong. If this says sports sound tuned exhaust, it could just mean that the JBL audio upgrade also includes an exhaust system that's a little bit louder. That's quite interesting if that's the case. So if anybody knows, please comment below and let me know if that's the case. All right, so that's a simple build. There's not much going on in packages, so let's go ahead and add the JBL, which is really, it's a marginal upgrade. It's worth it. You get better sound system, you get better everything, so it's nothing. So let's move on to accessories. Looks like you have some of the typical, the all-weather cargo trays and floor mats, some of this fun stuff here, which doesn't necessarily interest me, but it may interest you. Get a cargo tote if you like for $49. Body side molding to prevent some of the door dings that we always get and get upset for a few days or a few hours to some. Let's see, anything interesting? Mud guards if you're into that kind of thing. Looks like there's some paint protection film on the front bumper, which is 100% worth it. So anybody that is on the fence of getting this, it is expensive considering the JBL audio upgrade was like $650, and for $495 you get this stupid film. But the protection that it offers is pretty awesome. So I would get this. This is worth the money on the hood and the fender and the front bumper. So almost $1,000 here, but do it anyway. You'll thank yourself many years down the line when you go to peel it off and your front end is still perfect. Let's see, rear bumper applique to protect your bumper there when you're putting heavy stuff in and out of the car, and you bump it there. That's worth it as well. What's the protection package? What is this? Body side moldings, illuminated door sills, rear bumper applique. I don't know, that word just makes me, it's just funny to me. Anyway, so that's $657 if you're into that kind of thing. Not my thing personally, but some people like it. So more power to you. All right, so it looks like we're all done with a regular or all of the accessories here. It looks like you can also choose between interior, exterior, performance, accessory packages, etc., etc. But this all, I'm assuming, will encompass everything that is available. Let's just check it out. Yep, looks like so. So performance, you can get a TRD oil filter, TRD oil cap if you're into that kind of thing and want to spend some extra money. Again, not really necessary. So as is, basically with everything except these, miscellaneous accessories, you're looking at $39,600, including your delivery, processing, and handling fee, which is $920. So that is pretty nice, if you ask me. You're getting a lot of car for the money. Let's see. Let's go back, and I want to jump into the touring model. So the touring model, gets the LED headlights with smoked chrome bezels. Let's see, it gets some piano black accents, adaptive variable suspension, which if you like to have a more sporty car, is worth every penny. Basically, if you're just driving in a straight line, the car is nice and comfortable and compliant. And when you go into a corner, it tightens up the suspension and gives you better handling, which is amazing. So it's worth the money. It's worth the difference here. And then you also get, looks like, the premium audio with JBL included, which is that $650 option on the XSE. So let's go ahead and select that. And the reason I'm going to go into this is because I want to see if the interior colors are different. So let's hop over to engines. Again, the only option for engines, unless you get the hybrid, is the 3.5 liter V6 that produces 301 horsepower. This is up quite a bit from the older V6 model that came on the Avalon. So anybody that held up for the 2019 model, good job. All right, let's go into colors. Looks like the touring model still gets the same interior. So there's not much difference there. So basically, for the price difference, you're getting the LED headlights, you're getting the piano black accents, which I feel like the XSE had as well. And then you get the AVS, which is the adaptive variable suspension system. And then you get some of these things that come with the JBL audio system included. Let's go ahead and see here if that includes any of that. No. So basically, you're getting everything on the XSE plus what I mentioned under the details. Let's go into limited, and I think this is the one that gets all this is the classy version. You're basically breaking out of the sporty looking ones and over the base and getting into more Lexus, like a classy territory. Let's hit few details on the limited and see what we get here. You get LED headlights with chrome bezels instead of smoked. On the limited, okay, genuine wood interior trim, and I believe this is real wood. So yeah, genuine wood. And then you have the 18-inch super chrome alloy wheels. If you remember, the XSE comes with the 19-inch wheels, but this is again meant for more comfort, more class. And so they looks like they went with a more conservative, more classy wheel design, a little bit smaller. And then you do get the premium perforated leather trimmed heated and ventilated front seats. And you also get the JBL audio option. So this one costs $41,800, which is a little bit cheaper than the touring model, actually. But the touring model is offering the adaptive suspension, which this does not. But you do get leather, real leather with this one, where the previous models did not as well. So let's go ahead. Oh yeah, it looks like it's quite a bit different on the inside. Let's take a look at that. That's beautiful. You get the different contrast leathering here. You get the quilted pattern on the door panels. Let's look at the seats. Oh yeah, you get more quilted here. It looks quite nice. Definitely an upscale feel on the interior, and overall definitely looks a lot more high end. What I want to do is I want to jump over to colors and see this new cognac leather. This is so nice. So nice. This is absolutely beautiful. And looks like this one you can only get on the limited model with this color. It's like almost like a baseball glove or a basketball or whatever you want to call it. So it looks quite nice, very classy, very nice. I'm not a fan of it being on the steering wheel. I would have preferred all black here, but you know, Toyota seems to do this kind of thing from time to time. Looks like you have some more leather here. This is all leather, all genuine, beautiful, and you can see the real wood here on the dashboard all the way through. It comes all the way across like that. Doesn't look like there's any wood on the door though, based on these angles. And so that's it. Colors are all the same. Let's go ahead and take a look at what it looks like from the outside. Let's hit my favorite color, which is this dark blue, and hit larger images. Looks like the grille is the more standard looking grille with the chrome surround here with the bars that come across. On the side you get a better look at the wheel. And on the rear you have instead of a double exhaust, you get the single cutout, like the base model actually had that same look. So that's about it as far as I can tell. Looks like the rear diffuser is more of a matte color instead of a piano black. So that looks pretty good to me. Let's see if there's any other models that we skipped. Nope, I think that's it. So let's hop over to the hybrid XSE. And there's the hybrid XLE, but let's just skip over. And so let's see what this looks like here. Looks like you get all the sport body stuff. The wheels are different. This looks like the limited wheels to me. You get the hybrid badging here on the front door. No exhaust tips. You get that you can see that little exhaust facing down on the bottom here. So they're taking away all that sportiness because it is a hybrid with 215 horsepower. You get the little hybrid badge here. Rear taillights look the same. Everything else, you don't get the little spoiler on the XSE model here. On the inside, of course, it's basically all the same stuff. You get the micro suede with the Softex leather. And that costs you $39,000. As far as the engine goes, you get the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine with the Atkinson cycle, and you get CVT transmissions. So for all you CVT haters, sorry guys, most hybrids come with CVT, and so we really don't have a choice. As far as let's see, it says 176 horsepower at 5,700 RPM, which is interesting because the official press release said 215 horsepower. So I'm assuming that this is just displaying the all engine power, and the 650 volt electric motor perhaps is adding the additional horsepower. So maybe that's what it is. Interesting that they don't list it though. Let's go ahead and hit next step. Check out some different colors. Let's go on the white here. It all looks pretty much the same. The interior, you get the black Softex or the gray Softex, just like the regular XSE model. As far as packages, you get the $680 JBL audio upgrade. And then on accessories, you get basically all the same stuff. So to summarize, the hybrid model is $39,920 with the delivery, processing, handling. If you want to add the JBL, you can. Lastly, let's go to the hybrid limited just to see what the high-end hybrid model looks like and if there's any real difference there. Let's hit view details. You get the LED headlights with smoked chrome bezels, the genuine wood interior trim, 18-inch super chrome alloy wheels. You get the perforated seats just like the other limited model, the regular limited model. And you get the JBL system with the Intune 3.0 and all that fun stuff. So let's hit that. Let's go in and see if there's any exterior differences. Yeah, you basically get the same as the Limited. You get the more classy little front grille. You get the smoked headlights. You get the 18-inch wheels. On the rear, you have because it is Limited, you're not getting the exhaust tip. And the rear looks basically the same. As far as the interior goes, again, same stuff. You get the leather interior with the quilted and perforation on the seats there. You get the contrast leather on the steering wheel. And and the real wood across here. So that's basically all the same stuff, guys. Same engine with the 2.5 liter 4-cylinder hybrid. Same colors. You get that beautiful cognac interior. Here's the gray. As far as packages go, this one has the advanced safety package. Interesting. We haven't seen that yet. So what is that? That includes a bird eye view camera with a perimeter scan, intelligent clearance sonar with rear cross traffic braking. Okay, cool stuff. And then 50 state emissions, obviously. So let's go ahead and add that and move forward. Accessories looks all the same, guys. It's all the same stuff. And to summarize, basically a fully loaded 2019 Avalon Hybrid Limited costs you $43,950, and plus the delivery and all that fun stuff, that's $44,870. So you're getting into Lexus territory here. So you would have to drive it around and decide for yourself. So that's about it, guys. I think I've seen everything that there is to see with the Build It tool. We have a good idea of what everything costs and looks like on the 2019 Toyota Avalon. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe to this video. I'm starting a new Let's Build It series and going through and checking out all the building tools on the manufacturer's website, so we can get a good idea of what cars look like, what they cost, what it comes with, colors, interior, all that fun stuff. So if you enjoyed my video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll be doing this more often now. Otherwise, I'll talk to you guys soon.